This year marked the 52nd anniversary of the first known same-sex marriage in the country, and it happened right here in Minneapolis. Michael and Jack McConnell got married on September 3rd, 1971. On their anniversary, they were honored at the church that sponsored their wedding. WCCO's Jason Rantala has more from the couple as they reflect on their groundbreaking journey.
Inside Hennepin Avenue United Methodist Church Sunday. A celebration for two men who tied the knot decades before anyone. 52 years ago to the day. On hand today, the same man who married them.
Michael McConnell and Jack Baker have turned water into wine.
To be in a place like this, and especially with the man who married us, is truly magical.
I was happy and to be recognized by the church that sponsored the first legally recognized same-sex marriage ever.
Michael and Jack, now 81 years old, were initially turned down for a marriage license in Hennepin County. Jack McConnell ended up legally switching to a non-gender specific name. They were approved for a license in another county, unbeknownst to who the marriage license was being issued to.
I am extremely honored to be part of their journey.
Reverend Roger Lynn married Michael and Jack.
In a lot of ways, it was a normal wedding.
In an old Victorian home near Franklin and Portland.
This is a serious occasion, but not a somber one.
At the end, when I said, the two of you may kiss, and they kissed, it just hit me, wow, this is different. It just shattered things. When the county attorney tried to, get me indicted, that didn't work. The bishop at first was, oh my gosh. But, he got so much support for what he had done. He came around and was in support of me.
Michael says the two have lived by the guiding principles of equality and love ever since.
Love is the most powerful force in the universe. It can and does transform everything.
In Minneapolis, Jason Rantala, WCCO News.
This next story is about a wartime necessity in South Minneapolis back in 1943. We want to take you inside of a place that is tucked away, and it's a bit of a secret garden.
Well, you got zinnias over here, which are really beautiful.
At Dowling Community Garden, there's a lot to see and a lot to taste.
Sweet potatoes, of course, tomatoes, husk cherries.
Craig Haferman can identify just about anything in this 20-acre plot. Gardening is in his blood. What are your first memories of gardening?
I would have to say it would be my grandma Ann at her garden, because it was just lush and it had all the things I like.
He gets to relive his own history in this very historical place.
I get goosebumps thinking about 80 years that this has been here. And hopefully it continues for another 80 years.
The garden started in 1943 as a victory garden. There were about 20 million of them in the U.S. Local gardening was encouraged so that people wouldn't run out of food while so many Americans were away at war.
Well, a lot of people in this area, grew up on farms, and so they jumped at the chance to have these huge chunks of land that they could grow their vegetables on.
And they are still jumping at a chance to be here. The Longfellow neighborhood green space is still thriving. People rent plots, and there are over 250 gardeners tending to the land, including Craig, who lives close by. The word community, does this place bring people together?
Oh my goodness, you would not believe it. People love to walk their dogs, that bring their kids over to play. People love to just stroll through the garden, just to look at the beautiful flowers.
It's withstood the threats of redevelopment, pollution, and time. What is your hope that really comes from this place?
My hope is that, people can find a little solitude, peacefulness. Just sitting there, I feel so peaceful,
Me too. A Texas child battling terminal cancer wants to spend the days he has left traveling the country. But with each visit to a new state, he's on a specific mission to become a police officer. WCCO's Mariel Moe shares his most recent trip to Minnesota.
Repeat after me each line, okay?
11-year-old DeVarjay Daniel, better known as DJ,
I will always have the courage.
is now an honorary police officer for 5 Twin Cities Metro Police Departments.
Congratulations.
We had a gauntlet of officers coming in on the day of the swearing in.
Officers from Eden Prairie, Edina, Hopkins, Minnetonka, and St. Louis Park all met DJ as he became a member of all of their teams last month.
He took the time to walk up and shake every single officer's hand and just say thank you or make a joke. Is incredible, I think, for everyone involved.
Eden Prairie Patrol Officer Allie Biermeyer is the one who got the idea to bring DJ to Minnesota. She saw online that DJ was being sworn in at hundreds of police departments across the country. It's something DJ wants to do since he's battling terminal brain and spinal cancer.
You can hop out.
For 3 days, all 5 Minnesota police departments took DJ on tours where he got to see firsthand how our officers train.
For us, we did our drone team. Minnetonka showed them some SWAT stuff and K9.
They're nice, and they're not mean.
I caught up with DJ and his dad, who are back home in Houston, Texas. They shared how they stay positive in all their family is going through.
It's only a bad situation if you allow it to be.
DJ made a lasting impact on all the officers he met in Minnesota.
Just keep going. You don't know how long you have to live, so live every day like it's your last.
In Eden Prairie, Mariel Moe, WCCO News.
Still to come, some high school football players making big plays off of the field. We're going to tell you how their new friends are helping them win this season.